Hello and welcome to this edition of TMA's Farm Margin Talk. This is Devin Schierling, Grain Marketing Manager for TMA. Wow, what a difference 2 weeks can make. Last week I was unable to provide a Farm Margin Talk, and we were extremely dry the week before. And this week I'm seeing volunteer wheat growing in a lot of different fields, as well as our double crop and later season soybeans seem to have some renewed vigor with the recent moisture we've had. So it's just amazing what a difference just a little bit of time can make. But as we look at our farm margin index for 2012, August 31st, you'll notice that we made a couple changes. Now, everything except for soybeans is based off the 2013 profitability, and 2014 estimates are now on the far right-hand side over here. So as we look at corn, for that 2013 crop, you'll notice that we're at 402 irrigated and $158 on dryland corn, and that number's stayed fairly steady. But where we've seen the big increase is over here on the 2013 bean crop. And I know it's into the 14 headings, but we saw over a $20 an acre increase in that potential profitability. So we're getting into that overall battle for acres issue. And then wheat continues to chug along over here at between 84 dry land and $150 an acre of profitability on the irrigated side. So it gives us a lot of opportunities going forward on our wheat crop. Once again, this is how we come up with our information based off of new crop values at Groveland, Kansas, and estimated expenses for that next growing season. And you can see here once again that I highlighted the 2012 crops with the red shout outs to give us that information. But what I'd like to visit about today is our crop insurance base price that's currently being established for wheat. As you can see right now that we're 56.5% through that average, which starts August the 15th through September the 15th. And if today was to be the final day, our average is coming in at $8.70 futures. And so if we plug that into what that truly means to me, if you take a 45 bushel APH times an 85% policy times $8.70, the estimated base price, that would give you $333 an acre of guaranteed revenue. And with an 85% policy roughly being about a $23 investment, depending upon where you're located, you're looking at $310 of net guaranteed revenue, which will be substantially higher than most producers' cost of production. So what does that mean? Well, I went ahead and put this in TMA's profit matrix to give you a better feel for how that looks. And if you come up over here, we used $8.80 as our futures price and our base price of $8.70. All the expenses remain the same over here, coming with about $290 of total cost, which leads down to our profit matrix picture. Remember, profit matrix shows you all yield solutions from 0 to 63 and price situations from a high price of $9 to a low price of $5 to give you an idea what happens in almost any yield or price situation. As you can see, if you grow your APH of 45 and the price stays right where it's at today, you're going to have an estimated revenue on your farm or profitability of $83 an acre. But if you don't grow anything, and you're going to be around $46 an acre. So that just gives you an idea of what that looks like by making the decision to purchase a crop insurance policy and that you're going to need to make here in the next couple days. And also shows the impact that a move in your base price can have on your overall farm's revenue potential. So what does that mean? As we look at that profitability for wheat, you can see that blue line shows you right there at $73 an acre of profitability on dryland corn. We've only seen higher than this, in May of 11 and then June of 08. So I'm not saying today's the day to pull the trigger, but be ready to know what this means for your farm. And if you need help with that, talk to one of your grain marketing or crop insurance experts. So with that being said, what's causing the market to move right now? Harvest progress throughout the Corn Belt, trying to get an idea of what this corn crop really means once we put it in the bin size-wise. And then secondly, what that means from a quality issue. As we move through. I know aflatoxin has been a big deal in our part of the territory, but is that going to continue to be an issue as we go further to the north? And then looking at from more of a global perspective, what does Russia and Australia's wheat productions do to our overall environment, whether it be feed grains or in just a hard red winter community? So those are some of the things that are moving the market right now. For more additional information, feel free to contact your TMA grain marketing or crop insurance specialist. Thank you and have a great weekend.